Hey, blessings everyone. This is Yanni, the only Loccologist. So today I'm going to leave my comments open, right? Really quickly before I start, if anybody doesn't listen to this in the end, it's a little lengthy, but it's a story I'm about to tell. But before I start, we are in the Jersey location. Remember, we do not work in Georgia anymore. A lot of clients are coming up from Georgia in this cycle. For the people who are coming from other states are interested in meeting us in Jersey, you're going to come through. If you're flying, Newark Liberty Airport, right? That's our airport. Okay. Secondly, we'll be working all the way up until, what's today's date?
Should be the 14th?
14th, yes. Yes, it was the 13th. We'll be working all the way up until January the 14th, okay? And if anybody's asking, no, we will not be coming to any other states. People still, are you coming? Nope. I barely wanted to go to Georgia, okay? So that's just there. If you've never seen us before and you're trying to book us, remember, just call, leave a voicemail. Don't text me. If you've never met me before, you have to call and leave a voicemail, and I will call you back. Please be patient. So today's video is about, I'm leaving the comment section open. Have you ever overthink your locks? Have you had healthy locks at some point, like this beautiful queen who here is growing like wildfire? And you overthink your locks. So you took bad advice and your locks, and you basically end up damaging your locks. You overthink it and did too much. So this is a story I have told many people, okay? And I've never said it on video, and clients have always said, Yanni, tell that story. I'm gonna oil you in layers and then we'll start, okay? Because you're very dry. Years ago, my Georgia clients knows this. If you pay attention, if you've been with me for years and you look at my videos, you will know I actually used to work out of a hotel, right? Right on.
The shirt.
Oh crap.
Yeah.
That's all right. You'll get for the money back first. Yeah. Tell me if you only see my hand in that video, Jimmy.
Yes.
All right, good. So years ago, we used to work in a hotel in Georgia, right? If you look at the videos, you can tell, just look at the back wall, it's all dull and there's nothing going on, okay? And I met this girl. That was before Jimmy was washing hair, right? So I met this girl, and when she came to me, she got her hair done, she booked. That's when I used to work up until the last client back then would come 7 o'clock at night. Right, hold on, let me get her wash going. 1 second. So she was the last client that night, right? When she came, I always tell people on a scale of 1 to 10, remember I did it with you, new clients, on a scale of 1 to 10, your hair is 10 being the healthiest, 1 being the least. And most times I meet people with very healthy hair. This young lady's hair was healthy. On a scale of 1 to 10, she would have been a 15. Perfect hair. Now, do you know what, for those of you who don't know what a hypochondriac is, you know what a hypochondriac is, right? Right there. So she was a lock hypochondriac. So while I'm talking, I said, she asked me about her hair. I said, sis, your hair is healthy. If you met me in person, I always tell people, you are not paying me to lie. If your hair is healthy, it is healthy. I'm not going to make stuff up just to get money from you, right? So how long have you been coming to me? Over a year now? Mm-hmm. Right, so we going on 2 years? Mm-hmm. You say, oh crap. Yeah, that time flew by fast. So you remember when I told you this. Mm-hmm. You're not paying me to lie. I'm not going to say things like, hey queen, your hair is this and that and you need something else as an extra $20, $40. So if I say your hair is healthy, it's healthy. So anyway, I'm talking to this young lady, and during the entire visit, because back then I used to wash, I did everything. During the entire visit, she's asking me a million questions. She'll ask me the same thing, but switch the question. So she'll say, is it healthy, or just say it in a different sequence of words, right? I said, sis, your hair is healthy. You have nothing to worry about. So again, we worked in a hotel room. I did the washing and everything. So Jimmy would just be sitting around in the room. If I need supplies, we need to get something to eat, he'll be the one doing that. Back then, Jimmy didn't talk much. He didn't have to because I'm the one doing everything when it came to Locs. Now he could talk, tell clients stuff about the hair because I taught him everything. right? So after I was done with her hair, I mean, I talked to that girl about her perfect locks, Muzzy, till I was foaming in the mouth. That's she just wasn't getting how healthy her hair was, right? So after I was done with her hair, I said, okay, just go in the bathroom and look at your hair. Now, anybody with common sense know that if your hair is not done, like how we're not seeing her scalp, but when her hair is done, you're going to see her scalp, right? So anybody knows that means your hair is neater. It's not neat. The same thing with braids. You get my point, right? Mm-hmm. So she came out of the bathroom and she was like, why is my scalp showing? Do I have alopecia? And what I realized, she was getting a lot of information from on social media. So that's where I came up with she was like a luck hypochondriac. I said, Queen, no, your scalp is showing because I just did your hair. And she had a unique thing. She had a perfect center part. I have never seen it again. I think I maybe have one client with it, but most people don't have a perfect center part. Her hair naturally did it. And I was complimenting this girl because I wasn't lying. Her hair was healthy. So this is where Jimmy came in. Jimmy realized I was talking a lot. And if you've met Jimmy, he's very soft-spoken. I'm loud because I'm Trinidadian, but he's like the soft-spoken one, right? And he came and he said, Queen, you need to listen to Yanni. And, because this is the end of the visit now. I'm wrapping it up. Like, she said, before I met Yanni, I got the wrong advice from someone and it damaged my hair. So that's when Jimmy had Locs, and he showed it to her. So Jimmy and I was like, okay, so you understand everything we say. And this girl clutched her pearls like, I just feel like right now I'm being attacked. Remember what I told you about words? If you know me in person, words are very powerful. I don't play with words. Like I tell people, I cuss, I don't curse. Attack is a powerful word. You're in a hotel room with two adults and you're using that word. You get where I'm going from. Mm-hmm. So whenever I'm upset, I stop talking. When I talk like this, being loud, cussy, I'm in a good mood. But I'm the complete opposite when I'm done. You see Aquarius in me, there's no more talking. I'm done, right? So in my mind, I was like, all right, fuck this. I'm done. There's nothing. You just say you're being attacked. We didn't speak loud. I didn't use prefer. I'm telling you, your hair is healthy. So I said, okay, that's fine. I said, are you doing card or cash? That's the end of the conversation. So she did card, she left. I even walked her downstairs. That's when Uber had first come to Georgia. I remember that. I have an excellent memory. So we waited in the lobby. She got in her car. I even took a picture of the car because Uber was new. Just to make sure. I said, just let me know you got home. So she got home safe. Fine. I said, text me. She did. Okay. And I put it behind me. 3 years later, we wasn't living in this house yet, we were next door. 3 years later, I get this call, this voicemail. Hi, my name is Cindy. That's not her real name, it's a common name. I'm not going to say her real name, but she had a common name. My name is Cindy, and you met me years ago in Georgia. And I want to book an appointment with you. Now, there are some people I've only met once. If they were in the city, even here in Jersey, maybe they flew in for vacation, they came and said something, never see her again. Or some people, they wanted that more neat look. So what we offer, there was not, which is fine. I don't stalk people and say, when are you coming back? Right? How does that feel? Mm-hmm. Okay, you keep talking, right? So, because this is the driest I've felt you, sis. So when I returned the call, I said, hi, I got your voicemail. You said you met me once. Now again, this is 3 years past the thing with the attack thing. And I said, you met me before? And she says, I said, okay, did I wash your hair or did Jimmy wash your hair? Because now Jimmy's washing it, so I needed to do a timeline. She said, you wash my hair. Again, I have no clue who this person is. And her name is common. I have a 55 Cindy's, 95 Felicia's, only one of you. Right? Wipe on, oh my God, girl, I have you oily. Wipe on your neck. You're not oily, you're good. You need a good hot oil treatment. So I was like, when did I meet her? And she said, about 3 years ago, but I cannot figure out. I said, okay. So my brain is like racing. Who is this person? I said, okay, so what happened? Did you move or something? Were you, because we met in Georgia. She like, no. She said, I still live here and my hair is damaged. And I said, did I meet you with damage? She said, no, it was healthy. And then she said something that was like, oh shit, I know who this is. She said, I said, well, what's wrong with you here now? Why you want to come back to us? And she said, I should have listened to when you and your husband spoke to me. Because I didn't listen and I had other people do my hair and now my hair is thinning and it's falling out. And I had a client coming in, so I had to stop the conversation. I said, okay, I'll call you back. And when I got off the phone, Queen, I was like, oh shit, I know who this is. Because I remember who would Jimmy have talked to 3 years ago. Not like he wasn't allowed to talk, but he didn't, like how he's talking now. You know that, he's watching you all here, you're all conversing. And I'm like, oh shit, I know who this person is. This is the girl who Jimmy and I told her, your hair is perfect. And she didn't believe us and she said we were attacking her. And I said, I'm going to call you back. That was like 7 years ago. She's still waiting for that friggin' call back. Heck no, I didn't call that heifer back. Fuck that shit, no. You understand what I'm being honest. And she hit me up a couple of times and she like, there was no, because again, when I'm done talking, I'm done. There's no back and forth, right? I'm done. That's it. Because I remember that day we begged you, please, you're going to do the wrong thing and you're going to damage your hair because you're not believing what we are seeing. On a scale of 1 to 10, young lady, she had no thinning. Her locks were good sizes. So this story, I've told this story a million times. I know a lot of my clients are watching this and say, yeah, and you told me this story. When she booked me 2 years ago, about 2 years ago, when you booked me for the first time, I always tell clients, when you come, you're going to go straight to Jimmy, then you're going to come to me. As I'm doing your hair, I'm going to give you a free consultation. I don't believe in giving consultation just one look. I need to, as I go, because one row could be different from another row. And I take pictures, you know that. So I'll show, hey, look at your hair. So you seeing what I'm doing in the back. I say, however, if I tell you your hair is healthy, do not be, are you sure? I don't know. Next to people being late to my appointments is one of my biggest pet peeves. And remember I told you that over the phone, you're not paying me to lie. The reason why I'm posting this video, because we are manifesting one day soon, we are going to retire from this. There's a lot of you who started with healthy hair. Whether you watch my videos or you come, like this queen, when she met me a lot, we're right by her ears, this is it now. Healthy. She has a soft texture because she got some, but this is your dad's here or mom's here?
Yeah.
Dad's here, right? Your dad is, what is your dad?
He's a mixture of things, but he's black.
He's a mixture of a lot of stuff, right? So yes, that's, so I don't say good hair. And I'm using her as an example. When she came with healthy hair. Said, D, your hair is healthy. She never asked it after that. A lot of you have healthy hair due to you not doing the most, genetics, whatever it is, right? You took wrong advice. You became obsessed with it. And you kept taking advice from social media, other people, all of that, and you went from having healthy hair at one point to your hair being damaged. Another thing that causes people hair to be damaged, like that young lady, is that you're not satisfied. I don't ever tell clients to come back. The weirdest thing is the clients that always comes back to us is the ones with hair like this that are very healthy. The clients who actually comes to me the first time with damaged hair, it's rarely we see them again. You want to know why? Because they're obsessed with what I post and they think one visit with me will make their hair healthy. The reason her hair is healthy like this is because it's genetic, and two, she's not obsessed with her hair, right? For the ones watching this video, do not be like that young lady. I'm sure somebody's watching this video right now and saying, oh my God, that is me. I once had healthy hair and I didn't believe it, or I trusted what people were saying. People, the Loc community that's just black hair now. Back then it was either you had chemicals in your hair or your hair was natural. But now it's become this thing where, let me take one strand and test the porosity and you got 4C here, and you're doing too much. It's become complicated and it doesn't need to be. That's why I don't say good hair. You got all your hair on your head. It doesn't matter what the texture is. Guess what? You got good hair. I don't care if your hair coarse like a Brillo pad. It's good hair. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You got 5 locks, big locks on your head. Guess what? You got good hair. Them locks look good, right?
Yeah.
I don't do the texture thing. A lot of you are damaging your hair because one, you didn't trust what your hair was doing on its own. Locs knows what to do. That's why from the first time I started this business and I started doing videos, I have never changed from what I'm saying, because truth doesn't need to be altered, only lies does. Somebody needs to keep, adjusting it for the lie. I've always said, focus on the health of your hair. That's it. That even if you never see me, that is it. Right? If you're going to someone and they're telling you all kinds of far-fetched shit, that girl, your hair needs this, it needs that, you need this, pay me extra, let me give you, I met a girl one time where I was wondering why the front of her hair was gone. I'm looking at the back, just the hairline, I'm like, what the heck happened? She said somebody was telling her she needs to exfoliate. Oh, Jesus Christ. She needs to exfoliate her scalp. Now again, I'm a word person. Everything is in the wording. Like the people say, the devil is in the details. You cannot exfoliate your hair scalp, you exfoliate your skin. Exfoliation means you're erasing dead skin. To exfoliate, you need something abrasive, right? So the person was using sugar. Dry sugar is an abrasive thing. Salt, if you look at it, it looks like crystals. So the woman who she was going to was making some type of sugar paste thing and rubbing it so the crystals was big. You already see what is going to happen, right? People are making things up just to catch you or making it sound exotic, right? Like folks who say, oh, Sinead, they say how my locks needed pruning. Pruning, I've said this a million times. You can't effing prune here. You prune, but you know this. I know you laughing because she's a, what are you?
Master gardener.
Master gardeness. Anything to do with plants, she helps us with it. You cannot prune here. You prune rose bushes, hedges. Help me out.
Yeah.
Am I right or wrong?
Yeah, shrubs.
And you need shrubs. You need a pruning shears. You go to Home Depot. You get a specific type of shears. They're not even called scissors, and it's for pruning. They're basically using these words to catch you all, and they're cutting your locks. That's why when you first started, the locks were nice and thick, and then they thinned out. This story I must have told a million times. Because every time people come, once in a while, I will still meet a client. It doesn't happen often, where the person, even though I told them over the phone, if I tell you your hair is healthy, please believe me, right? Even if somebody says health, because I'm a genuinely honest person. If I meet a client like this sister with healthy hair, and I tell her, like, when do I need to come back? Your hair is healthy. You don't have to come back if you don't want to. Right? I would rather they do that and their hair stays healthy than me lie to them and make up a bunch of stuff to keep them as my clients. Be mindful what you're following. Be mindful of these extravagant hair people or stuff you see on social media where people are just making stuff up just to be like, I will say, the most sensational foolishness for more views. Like, if you dip your hair in acid and you add some pixie dust and you do this, it'll make your hair grow. Really? Let's use castor oil. My point is this: stop doing the most. So, that being said, I'm going to leave the comments open. If you, at one point, you had healthy hair, and you all be honest with your answers, please. At one point, you had healthy hair, and someone told you wrong information, and now your hair is damaged. I want to hear the story. Share it, because somebody going to read it. Somebody about to start locks, or just started within the last 1, 2, 3 years, and they're realizing, what am I doing wrong? This was once healthy. Why is it thinning out? When people call me, and I always ask them, how long are your locks? When did you start it? Oh, I started about 9 months. Okay. And they're telling me my hair is already thinning. How is that possible? You understand what I'm saying? That's like somebody just gave birth to a baby saying, yeah, I have a 9-month-old baby, but the baby leg's broke. What the heck you did to break the child's leg? That's a newborn baby. That's a toddler. Why is your hair damaged so early in your love journey? Your hair should not be damaged at all. You are doing something wrong, you're following some wrong advice, or you're listening to way too much bad advice. And now you're paying for it. So leave your comments. I'm about to do her hair right now. She's one of the clients I interlock. Please do not leave any comments about if I'm interlocking. Yes, I am. I interlock her hair because her hair grows with her new growth. This video is not about interlocking. I would ignore that comment. Leave the comment about what I discussed. Did you have healthy hair and you followed wrong advice, or something was done wrong to you, or you didn't believe it, just like the young lady? But she didn't believe me. She didn't believe when Jimmy and we were in front of that girl pleading with her, please stop overthinking your locks. And we didn't speak it into her life. It was just a forewarning. Exactly what we said is what happened. You're going to go to the wrong person with all these things. Not much clients have come to me and told me, well, I saw online that if I do this, and I'll be like, yeah, we're not doing none of that shit. I can say yes and charge them, and like I'm not doing that. That's why the clients who have stayed with me all these years, I've had people leave comments saying, oh, I would never go by that girl, she talked too rough. Well, you're not meant to come by me. If you're thin skin, you can't come to me. Because my honesty is going to hurt your feelings. We live in a society now where people accept dishonesty and lies. Am I lying? Mm-hmm. This is a society. When we were growing up, truth was it. Mm-hmm. Right?
Yes.
Do I look fat in that dress? Yeah, you do. Mm-hmm. Wear something that matches your thick thighs, your big back. Mm-hmm. Right? Mm-hmm. Be honest. I'm not saying be rude, but be honest. Right? I'm not saying lose weight if you're comfortable with your size, but wear something that matches your body type. Mm-hmm. Everybody wants to lie now, and people want to be lied to. I'm thinking I'm last of the Mohicans that's honest. When it comes to the law community, I'm not doing that. I've had my clients are not cheap. They don't have to tip me. Some do. Most do. Thank God they don't. They have great jobs. Right? So I could be like, yeah, I know what you do for a living. You're working for so and so. I definitely, you understand what I'm saying? And they will pay because of who I am. I'm not doing that. So leave your comments. I'm about to start her hair really quick. Her hair will take about 45 minutes to do. Yes, I move very fast. She like, I do move fast, right? Mm-hmm. Grease lightning. One day I'll do a video showing the exact speed, but I'll need to put my music on so I don't talk and really do the speed. Okay, guys, we are back. She's done. We had a great conversation. I wish we had kept the tape running, right? Talking about kids of today, upbringing, how the food out there is killing us. We had great conversations here. But she also said something. I'll turn her around just now. When you met me the first time on video, why you said you wanted to come to me?
It was because I listened to the advice that you were given.
Right.
But I noticed that as you were oiling everybody's scalp, that everyone's hair looked healthy.
The clients.
Yeah, every client. Now, not everybody's hair looked the same. Mm-hmm. You know, different clients had different types of locks, different types of hair textures,
right?
Different
lengths.
Different lengths. They were different people, but everyone's hair looked healthy. So I was like, yeah, I want to come here.
That was your soulmate moment.
Yes,
that was it. And when we first spoke, like in fact, when we first met each other, we were talking about what was the one thing you just asked me, because some of your locks in the front is a little smaller. Mm-hmm. And it wasn't even a concern. You're like, is this normal? I'm like, yeah. That was it.
And that was it for me. I was like, as long as
yeah, and I told her, yes, it's healthy.
Yeah.
And when she met me, it was by her ears, guys. When we first met, mm-hmm. right? Very fluffy. In fact, they were sticking out. They're now hanging. Yeah. You're seeing hang time. Mm-hmm. Whenever this young, in fact, the first time she came to me, she saved my life. And I tell everybody about it. I was taking vitamin D. And she told me, because we talk a lot of health stuff here, mm-hmm. she told me get some calcium, and she explained the science of calcium and vitamin D. Mm-hmm. 3 months after I saw her, I had my thyroid taken out. If you had your thyroid taken out, for most people, whether it's hypothyroid, Graves' disease, whatever, Hashimoto's, when they take out your thyroid, you're prone for something called hypocalcemia, meaning that your calcium drops because your thyroid is one of the organs that produce a percentage of calcium. She saved my life because I started taking immediately. Mm-hmm. Right, we want to come to just talking. I finished her here. We stood up talking for like almost another 45 minutes. And I was ordering it, and she said take calcium and vitamin D, and she explained calcium cannot be absorbed into your body without vitamin D. Now my bones feel better. That's when I was talking about the body pain. I used to have a lot of pain in my wrist. I've helped other clients who were close to having hand surgery, and I said just take calcium and vitamin D together. Right? I'm saying this to say that when people like her come, even the two young ladies who just came in, Charlene been with me for a million years when we were living next door. We don't talk about here. Everybody thinks that. I talk about here the first time I meet you, and if it's somebody like this, like Dee, when I say, listen, your hair is healthy, we do not talk about it. We have empowering conversations. We're always helping each other, because that information she gave me, I pass it on to clients who again was close to having surgery because they were dealing like me, carpal tunnel, tendonitis, back pains. I don't even have pains now because I take calcium and vitamin D. I'm saying that to say, when I met that young lady, and a lot of you could be like that, always like that, you expect the most elaborate thing from me. If you meet me in person, you will know that is the complete opposite. If a client is saying the most extra shit, I will say, listen, you're being too extra. Stop talking crap. Your hair is fine. You're not doing none of that. Right? Like, we're not doing that. You're not paying me to do these things, you know? Stop doing the most. Just, if you're watching this video and you remember that story I just told you, for those of you who have listened to this video all the way to the end, I couldn't take that girl back. I would have taken her back even though her hair was damaged, but I remembered when she said we were attacking her. Attacking is a powerful word. That means somebody's causing you harm, and we had we were the complete opposite. We were trying to help her because we were telling her, I even told her this concept. I said, listen, you're going to be like somebody who has perfect teeth, but you go to the dentist to say you want braces. You understand what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. You have perfect teeth. Your dentist is going to look at you like, what? Why you need braces? Your teeth is perfect. Right? So a lot of you started with a perfect lock journey. Your locks were thick, and now that your hair is long, you're wondering what went wrong because you were like that young lady I was talking about. One, you didn't believe in yourself that your hair was already healthy. That's why when people call me and they say, oh, I want to come in for a consultation. I want you to look at my hair. And I'm like, that's what you got a mirror for. When you don't got eyes, you can't. I have a client who is visually impaired from Georgia, Miracle. And I'm like, how the heck you found me? You can't see for shit. But she knew her hair was healthy because she felt it. Mm-hmm. And she told me over the phone, she said, I got thick locks. All because she got hands. So you guys got mirrors. You should know when something is wrong with your hair. Stop following everything you see on social media. I tell all my new clients, even the videos I post, after you meet me for the first time and you watch my videos, I'm not talking to you, I'm talking to the people who cannot see me. I already told, pretend this is her first time meeting me, or the young lady who is behind me, Ashley. So this is for her too. I don't want to repeat it because she's hearing it now. I could already tell, like, on a scale of 1 to 10, that's some disrespectful here, by the way. It's very healthy. She's laughing because it's a compliment. Remember when I met you? I said, girl, you're here disrespectful. It's inappropriate. And anybody who meet me, who follow my videos, know that is a compliment. For the new people who like, did she just insult her? No. Meaning it disrespectfully healthy. Right, look at that. Nice, beautiful boxes. I'm not talking about the sizes or the parts. The point is she has a full head of hair. As her hair gets longer, they're going to get heavier, but her base is nice and thick. So even if she decides to grow her locks all the way down to her butt, she is not in danger of anything popping up. Okay? Leave your comments. Let me find out about your lock journey. Were you one of those people who took bad advice or didn't believe, or you did? You was your own shenanigans? Because you could be your own. I've met them. They never went to nobody else, but they messed up their own hair, right? Leave your comments and let me know, what is up. Again, if you're trying to see us, for this cycle, we will be working all the way to January the 14th. Remember, I only return calls between the hours, what today, Saturday or Sunday? Yeah, I definitely don't return calls on weekends, but between the hours of 4 and 6 p.m. All right, guys? And be patient. Don't make it weird. Leave one voicemail. I will return your call. How does your hair feel?
Amazing.
If you were to give, really quickly, if you were to give somebody advice, they're watching this video and they're overthinking it, what would you tell that person?
Don't.
Just don't.
Don't.
Just one word. She like don't.
Don't do it.
Just don't. I thought she was gonna come with a whole sentence. She like don't. Don't overthink it. Don't. That's it, guys. You heard it from the horse's mouth. Don't. That's the key. People not getting there. Just don't overthink it. Lean forward for me so they can see the top. Like you're looking at it. There we go. Beautiful. And guys, you will never know. She has extremely fuzzy hair. Untamable fuzzy. I had to do a whole different video on that. You too. I already see it. Yeah, you fuzzy, Ashley. You very fuzzy. I will call you Fuzzy Wuzzy. That's my new name. You and Ashley. You's Fuzzy Wuzzy. All right, guys. Stay tuned for more videos.